What's up everybody and welcome back to An Idiot's Road to Glory, episode number 9, where as you can see, we've sold quite a lot of the crap that we got from them stupid SBC packs in the last episode. We're up to 123,000 coins, we still got Xiao to sell for maybe about 1,600, 1,500 after we relist him up. And then when you add on the Dembele, we'll have made our money back and then filled our club with a load of junk as well. So not quite as bad as we expected, but still not particularly great to be honest. As we jump in to some more division rivals, we need to get qualified for Foot Champs. This is the main aim for this week. There's going to be maybe a lot of games. This video's got quite a few games in a sort of stuff I did, as one of you guys was mentioning in the comments of the other one. You want it to go back to being like stuff I did and then some stuff live, which it definitely will be, and it will be in this video as well. So this is the stuff I did. There's some gameplay. It might get to the point where I'm playing tons and tons of FIFA and I'll just show you the results from some of them rather than showing you highlights of every single game. But I'm getting there, we're learning stuff, we're having fun, we're playing some games, and I'm going to show you guys the games from this one as we get off to an absolute flyer with Alex Texera in the 8th minute, putting us 1-0 ahead, and then a horrendous bit of passing from me where it was meant to pass to Hulk, I think it was, and I ended up trying to pass it to my right centre-back, giving the ball away. He scores a bloody finesse shot with none other than Czech Kuyate. Hello? Come on, game. Yeah, that was poor passing by me and a ridiculous finish from a CDM with about 12 shooting, which is very, very frustrating. But a nice little bit of link-up play from Jonathan Vieira and a crazy finish into the far corner by Diego Costa. I told you guys, the man is a god to make it 2-1 just before half-time. Unfortunately for me, though, this guy does come back at me. He was actually pretty decent at FIFA, to be honest with you guys. Seri with a nice ball into Lacazette. A block, a rebound, and another absolutely horrific finish. I don't know what Asenjo's doing. How has he not saved both of them goals? Absolutely no idea. But unfortunately for this guy, I have got pretty decent, I suppose you could say, at scoring kickoff goals. Like, it's not horrendous like on the other one where you literally just sprint through people's team, but you can carve them open from the very, very start, as you guys are about to see here. Texera cuts inside, nice little bit of dribbling, and a finesse shot far top corner. Absolute peach of a goal. Beautiful finish from Texera, makes it 3-2 immediately after that guy scoring. But as you guys are going to develop, or see a trend develop in this episode, I can't bloody game manage, I can't keep clean sheets, I can't not concede goals in the last minute. And this is most frustrating because I intercepted it and it wouldn't let me change to my CDM Diarra to go and then pick up the ball. This is like a known bug. I've reported it to the devs quite a few times, so hopefully they're fixing it. And we end up conceding in the 88th minute and getting our first draw of the episode, which is rather frustrating considering, as you can see, I suppose it was quite a close game, to be honest with you. That guy was probably good value for a draw. It was just frustrating the way that we actually got it. We kind of shut him down well, getting a bit better at defending, and keeping them from getting some actual decent shots off and stuff like that. Unfortunate the way that we conceded all 3 of our goals, to be honest. The Kuyate, when you can't be too mad, it's just annoying. Asenjo didn't save it. He scored a rebound, and then that stupid one at the end where it wouldn't let me change once I intercepted the ball is very frustrating. But anyway, we're out on our team, and we're going to do comment of the day, who comes from Matt Gascoigne, who said, "Can I make the team kits noticeably different? He's colourblind and can't tell the difference. Cheers." Now, I can't control what kits my opponent use, obviously, but I have actually gone and already, after seeing this comment, I've changed my kit from that dark red one, because I know a lot of colour blindness comes from red-green colour blindness, so I've gone and changed it to bright orange now. It's been a lot, so I've got a bright orange one and a white one now, which should be noticeably different from any kits that my opponent can pick. Let me know if it's not. It's been a long time since I've done any sort of colour vision and stuff like that in psychology in my degree years ago. So if that's not going to fix it, let me know what colours will, and I'll get some different kits for you guys. And if there's any other simple stuff like that that'd help you guys with this series, your enjoyment of this series, basically, just let me know in the comment section, and I will go ahead and fix it. As you guys can see, what we are doing is changing up our formation. So I was getting frustrated by my game management, as I mentioned at the start there. And just, I suppose it's more in the previous episodes as well. You guys have seen it. We do actually start to improve in this one. Not being able to just keep a clean sheet and just pass the ball around and keep the ball and make sure when we go ahead, because we go ahead in basically every single game that we play, being able to then hold on to the lead and actually win the bloody game is my problem. So I've changed away from 3-4-1-2 and I've gone to 4-3-3-4, and you guys are going to see a little bit down the line as well, something that might have been the issue with my 3 at the back, but we'll come on to that when it actually gets to it. We don't end up changing back to it. We stick with 4-3-3-4 and a couple of different players. but there was an inherent problem in my tactics, I think, with my 3-4-1-2 team, and I still haven't fixed it. I didn't know about it at this point. I'll explain when we get to it. For now, we're going to jump into another game against Thames Ironwork FC, a West Ham fan with a German team, which is very nice. And the first Werner I've seen that isn't a bloody loan, which is actually quite nice. So fair play to this guy. But like I said, as is very, very regular in this series, getting off to an absolute cracker of a start, always going ahead, always. I think this is actually a really long, drawn-out clip it is that I've left in. There's a decent little shot from Dembele, a nice driven shot into the bottom corner, but getting off to a good start is what we're going to happen. Now, I've left this clip in really long just to highlight some of the play styles in this game, and probably the most frustrating thing for me is the not locking onto the ball, L1 changing man stuff that doesn't seem to work, and the side foot bug where you press a power shot and it does a finesse shot. But probably one of they're actual bugs, whereas the biggest discussion point for me is AI defending. You can see this guy is making absolutely no attempt to tackle me, which is incredibly frustrating and just a little bit silly, but we do end up breaking him down, which is absolutely fine. A great finish from Thomas Lamar. But I left that clip in just to see what you guys think. Do you think AI defending is good? Do you think you should be encouraged to defend more actively, and it should be more beneficial to be the guy who is doing the tackling to control that guy rather than just running away from the ball and trying to stay compact? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. For me, it's been a little bit frustrating, not like game-breakingly annoying. I can kind of break it down as you're sitting there. You just need to recognize that that's what your opponent's doing and just run around in circles with the ball and wait for a nice little timing to play a through ball, basically a little opening or a little bit of skill to get a gap or anything like that. But I don't know, it's frustrating me a little bit. That was an absolutely beautiful finish from Bellarabi. I can only assume that he time finished that because that was mental. To then, like I said, go 1-1 after taking the lead, get brought back to level, get equalised on, whatever you want to call it. But again, look, it makes literally no attempt really to actually come and tackle me. So I'm just messing about with the ball, waiting for the opportunity for the through ball, and there it was, and Diego Costa is going to finish it off nice and easily, just like that. So it's about adapting to the opponent's play style, really, is one of the biggest things. For me, it's about what I need to improve on is adapting to my opponent's play style. So some people will control the man and come charging out and try and tackle you every single time. You got to play quick little 1-2s. Other people will, like this guy, literally just sit off you and never try to tackle you. But most of it for me is about game management. That is what I need to improve on the most. Picking passes, being sensible with the ball at the end of the game. Like it's the 87th minute here, I'm massively under the cosh. What am I doing with Brozovic? Just get rid of the ball and keep the pressure off myself and keep my chance of actually bloody winning this game. Because this guy's all over me. I can only assume he's gone like all out attack, constant pressure, all of that rubbish. I'm trying my best to tackle him in the box here. We do eventually tackle him. He gets it again. We tackle him. He gets it again. He plays a through ball. A great save, but luckily for me, Werner was actually offside as well, which is very, very jammy. But my game management seriously needs some work, and that is the biggest thing that I need to work on. Maybe getting some better passes of the ball at the back, maybe getting some slightly better midfielders, but we did actually manage to hold on this time and get a 2-1 win in this game. Just about though. Jesus, it makes me nervy. The last 10 minutes of every game, most of the time I'm ahead, most of the time I'm winning. And I think it's when they switch. As you can see, we battered this guy. Like I should have been about 4-0 up, 4-1 up. I just couldn't quite get it to go in the back of the net, and then I was crapping myself with my game management that maybe I was going to have to batter him so much, end up once again with a draw. So that is something I massively need to work on. Maybe pick up a slightly better CDM, maybe get some better ball playing centre backs. I'm not really sure. Maybe just work on my own decision making and not getting so flappy, I suppose, stressed out at the end of it, like, he's got to score, and just passing the ball everywhere. I need to just chill. But that's just on me and working that out. There's a couple, like I said, maybe defender needs a little bit of tweaking, and I want to know what you guys think down in the comment section. There's a couple of bugs that you guys have seen, and you're going to see another one. But overall, I think I just need to get a little bit better at FIFA, but I'm enjoying it. Unfortunately, something else that's well annoying is I was literally, as you can see, my coins have gone down. All I was doing was buying the players that I needed to complete this SBC. And I think I was up to buying the last one. All I had to do was buy this team. And it market banned me. Like, I wasn't even sniping. I was literally just buying players to put into this team. And it market banned me. So I was like, oh, whatever. We can't finish off the SBC. Let's play another game. And we come up against the guy with lone bloody Lionel Messi. Just my luck. I got market banned for not even sniping, literally just buying players off the market for SBCs. I suppose mass buying is what I've been banned for. We get matched up against the guy with Messi. So FIFA was hating on me. It wasn't my day. I suppose I got a win and a draw so far, which is pretty decent. And then we actually ended up playing this game really, really well, to be honest with you. I was improving. I was liking the 4-3-3-4. It was actually working really, really well for me. We managed to shut this guy's Messi down, as you can see there, and then spring a nice little counter-attack. Jonathan Vieira plays a nice 1-2. it wasn't a nice 1-2, it was a jammy 1-2, but we got the ball out to Thomas Lamar, and we were all over this guy, to be honest with you. At this point, it's the 20th minute, we were absolutely battering him, and then Dembele gets his first goal for the club with a beautiful time finesse on his 5-star weak foot into the top bins, perfectly timed, smashed into the top corner. Very, very nice Musa. Usman, not Musa, Usman. Musa is the one that is the one to watch one, isn't he? That plays for Lyon, I think now, gone from Celtic. But anyway, as you guys can see, this is the most dominant game of FIFA I've ever played so far on this game. Look at that, 60% possession, 9 shots on target. The guy's not had a shot, he's barely touched the bloody ball. We were absolutely smashing him. And I don't know how we went 1-0. I don't know how it was only 1-0, sorry. I don't know how we went more than 1-0. I was getting a little bit stressed out about, oh God, if I can't score again and it gets to like the 80th minute, and it's still 1-0. My game management is going to start absolutely flapping. But we got very, very jammy, and the FIFA gods shined upon us this time and gave us a rebound goal instead. And Dembele got his second goal for the club. 2 goals in the one game. That one again was a decent little finish, again on his left foot. And I think this guy sort of just gave up. Like, I know I was getting a bit nervous that I was going to ruin it with my game management, but I think this guy just had enough. Like, he still couldn't touch the ball. I was still absolutely battering him. He still, I don't think, had a shot. And he just put his controller down. 3-0, ends up pausing the game and rage quitting basically at 3-0, and we get ourselves an absolutely dominant win, which felt really, really good. And I felt like I was starting to get the hang of my team, even if it was probably a little bit due to this guy not being quite as good at FIFA as the other ones that I've played. We managed to get ourselves up to 356 FUT Champs tokens as well, so we're almost a 5th of the way to qualifying for FUT Champs. And we got 29 ranking points to take us back to the skill rating that we actually got placed in. So we had a bit of a mare at the start, as I'm sure you guys see. Maybe just went on a fat losing streak, but we're actually doing decent now. We're getting wins, we're getting draws, we're going back to try and finish off this SBC. Are we? No, we're still market banned. Good. Let's jump into another game. In fact, let's not. Let's show you guys the custom tactics that I was on about. So by default on this game, your center mids are set to cover wings, and you want them to set on cover center. Now I got this tip from a guy called Kerbs. You guys might know him. He's a FIFA YouTuber. You guys might know him from Tom Stream, playing Fortnite with us and stuff like that. I was chilling and chatting to him last night. He's really, really good at FIFA, like top 100 squad battles, aiming for top 100 in actual FUT Champs as well. He had the game against Kurt, who I'm sure you guys all know, the guy who claims to be the best in the world. He drew on all of them the other day. So he's ridiculously good at FIFA, and that was his biggest tip for me, was to change my centre mids to cover centre instead of cover wings. He went into loads of detail about how your left back and right back might go forwards on an attack, and then your centre mid will drop in to cover him, and then it leaves a massive gap in the middle. All sorts of mad stuff like that. Can't really remember it or how he explains it all, but basically just change it to cover centre, and it makes your team a lot more compact, which is pretty decent. And I did actually feel it in this game as well, to be honest with you. Because I came up against the guy with this player of the month Lucas that was, again, FIFA just triggering me. Like, I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to unlock player of the month Lucas. You won't let me buy the bloody players, and then you're putting me in games against people who've actually got them. Really? Anyway, this guy was actually quite good at FIFA, but we were playing a lot better, we were feeling a lot more compact, we were working on our game management, or at least trying to, and we were playing beautiful through balls to Diego Costa, who's going to finish that off in the 18th minute, and once again, go ahead in the game. If I do this every single match, and I start the match really, really well, I literally do just need to work on how I then play the game out. We get very unfortunate again here, we nodded away nicely, and he takes it down with his CDM, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, and smashes it in the top bins of a volley. Whatever, it's fine. This was a pretty close game, to be honest with you. This guy was quite good. I'd say we were probably even. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm misremembering that, because, as you can see here, I'm pulling out all the fancy tricks and stuff. So we must have been feeling good. We were feeling confident. We were feeling good in our abilities, and we finally go 2-1 ahead in the 47th minute. We get our second goal. A nice cross in from Dembele. Or was it DeMarcos? No, it was DeMarcos. When Dembele with the Ronaldo shot plays it down the line to DeMarcos, and Vieira finishes off the header. So like I said, feeling good. Feeling confident, playing a lot better. This guy was good at FIFA, but we were still feeling good about the fact that we could do skill moves and stuff against him. He scores a nice little goal there. That is, again, on my defending, not being quite up to scratch. I was covering totally the wrong pass with Ilara Mendy, and then I should have changed quicker to Jimenez to actually get the blocking because it went under his legs. And then, like I said, FIFA Gods, game management. Why have I not cleared the ball away there? I'm not really sure. FIFA Gods, how is he rebounded to Jamie Vardy? FIFA Gods massively here. This is so annoying. It's the same thing. My Asensio just ignored the ball, and it made me beat Saul. I wasn't expecting to get the ball because I was expecting Asensio to just pick it up. But it's again nothing with the rebound or the block or the something like that where it just doesn't seem to understand that there's a player stood right next to the ball. In this time, the goalie just picked the bloody ball up and stopped making me the other player. It's so frustrating. That was the thing that made me concede with that Jimenez chance. And it's just made me concede there with, not the Jimenez chance, with the Jimenez switching to Diarra. It's just made me concede there as well. And then this, 93rd minute, Alex Teixeira, please. Just kick it in the open goal, bro, and get me some points and stop making me lose skill rating. I can't believe we didn't score. I can't believe we didn't get a draw. This guy's game management. Oh, look at this. A tackle by. And it ends the game. Fuming. FIFA hates me. But we're playing right. We're playing pretty good. And like I said, there's just a few little things that I need to work on. And I feel like we actually can be quite good. Obviously, I know we're only in Division 5. It's only the start of FIFA and everyone's lumped in here together. But most games, like 90% of my games, I'm feeling like, okay, I should be winning this. I mean, I'm not, and that's on me, but I should be. There's a couple of ridiculous stuff that's happening in FIFA, and it's triggering me a little bit. But even with that, we should be winning these games, and we shouldn't even be getting into the situations for the stupid stuff to happen. Like, that's why pros are so good, because they don't even let it get to the point where the stupid stuff can happen, and that's what I need to work on. Obviously, it's frustrating that the stupid stuff does happen, but I can still be winning regardless of it, and we just need to practice FIFA a little bit more. So that is good. Right. Anyway. Enough of this, enough of Division Rivals. We're going to jump over to live because I'm pretty sure we've got our pre-order packs. And we're going to see what we're going to get in our 2 15k packs. That's enough stuff I did. Let's go live. Okay, here we go. 2 15k packs for our pre-orders. What are we going to get? Hoping for some walkout. Okay, it's not a walkout. Is it a board? That's what we want. It's not a board. It is Michi Batshuayi. Okay. 81 rated. Not the greatest. I mean, he's probably alright on FIFA. Not as good as his informs and stuff like that he got last season. What else have we got? St. Maxim. Couple of random bronzes. This non-raised. This St. Maxim might be worth some coins actually because of French right wing for SB. Not really. So for about 1,000 coins. What have we got down this end? Couple of squad fitness cards. This is not a particularly good pack, is it? What else have we got? How much is Batshuayi? I think he's only about he's only about 1,000 coins. That is not a very good 15k pack at all. Let's get these guys discarded because we don't need to be keeping a hold of them. And let's see what we can get in pack numero dos. Come on! Sort me out with something. Come on, that's the walkout. That's the walkout. Come on, come on, come on. Make it a big one. Don't be giving me no crap. Sadio Mane! Oh my god! Okay, okay, okay. That's what we're talking about. He's got to be worth at least 50,000, if not more coins. Look at the stats are 94 pace, 86 rated. Surely this man is worth absolute bank. That is what I call a pre-order pack. Holy, after our pack look yesterday as well, that is exactly what we deserved. Grinding all them SBCs for absolutely bloody nothing. Let's get in and let's see how much this guy's worth. So he's got a bit of 111,000 coins on. Hang on, hang on. Let me go on flipping and let me see how much this guy's actually worth. 122,000 coins. Oh my god, that is legit. Holy moly, the coins we're going to have. We're going to have like 250,000 coins. Okay, I've been away. I've calmed down. And more importantly, I've spoken to a couple of guys who are good traders about what to do with them. Whether we should list them up on the transfer market now or whether we should wait and get them sold on during the first week of FUT Champs. And to be honest with you, my logic with this has always been that whilst Mane will go up in price when the first week of FUT Champs does come around, so will everything that I'm going to spend the coins on when I build another team. So I think I'm just going to get them sold now, but we're just going to, this episode's been mental now. Like, we had stuff I did and we had these packs, and I was going to potentially finish off that Lucas SBC and open some of them packs, but we're just going to be like, okay, this is too ridiculous. Next episode we'll probably do the Lucas SBC, and I'm going to go away and design a squad that we can now spend our 250,000 coins on, which is going to be stupid. Get one round Lucas as like a secondary team, and then we'll have our La Liga squad and our Lucas and Richarlison probably and all of that absolute madness squad. This is going to be ridiculous, so I'm going to call the episode there. We packed Mane. That is mental. We're going to have like 250k to spend on probably a Brazilian team. Next episode, I'll finish off the Lucas SBC and we'll maybe design a squad together, and you guys can let me know what you think and maybe any changes that we'll make, and then we'll pick it up in the episode after that. Whew. This has been crazy. Wow.